Welcome to Revealing the Narc. Join me as I highlight narcissistic traits in celebrities and public figures. Everything here is in my opinion and not professional advice. If you enjoy the analysis, please like and subscribe. This video clip is part 3 of the 3-part live stream that we did on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Well, it was a 1-part live stream that I split up into 3 parts. And yeah, so go ahead, sit back, enjoy, and laugh. Please leave any comments to be part of the discussion. I would love for you to do that. And I hope that you're able to join my next live stream. So sit back, relax, and here it is. Angie says, normal people have a human family friend, but for Meghan, family and friends means 16 bathroom, palm trees, paparazzi, and cameras. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, I completely agree, Angie. Koala says, actually, Sandra, that makes sense. Yep. Duchess of Camelot says, yep. Yeah, but don't we all? Duchess of Camelot, I think you mean about unresolved trauma, right? Celia's asking what happened, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean, Celia. Mariana says, I think Meghan would make a good career from being a professional, especially in California, where, according to a friend, it's very popular. I mean, we have no idea what's going on behind closed doors, right? Allegedly, right? And we don't know what has happened at Soho House, allegedly. Oh, Diane, thank you so much. You guys are the best. I appreciate it so much. Margaret says, seen pics while still living royally. The palace took care of things, but out there he has to rely on the missus to do that for him, methinks. Yeah, I think the palace really, really protected him. And I think one of the things that was so shocking for him when he left the royal family is seeing, I mean, I don't think he's accepted this as truth, but seeing all the bad press probably was so alarming to him because the palace had covered up so much of his bad behavior before. Oh, thank you, Duchess of Camelot. Oh, look at that little number 1 fan. Oh. Someone in the last live chat was saying that we need to come up with a name like for our group. So if you have any ideas like what we can call our group, let me know. Let me know what you think. Koal says, I so love this channel and chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much, you guys. Duchess of Camelot says, me too, Koala. It means so much to me. I have to tell you, like, whenever I post videos, there's always this part of me that's like, who even wants to listen to this, right? So there's a vulnerability that comes with posting videos, and the majority of the time, the comments are so sweet and so nice. But then, occasionally there's a Sussex Squad member that comes in, and it's you really have to develop thick skin, and having this channel has helped me develop that thick skin. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really hard to do. Yeah. Celia says, I have been cut off. Pong is Australia slang for smell. Oh, I've never heard that. Bible and Butcher says, Santa who? She already blew Santa's cover. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That article was poorly written, so it's hard to tell if the author is talking about their children not knowing about Santa, or whether it was referring to Archie not knowing about Santa. And in either way, I think it wouldn't be too hard for us to believe that Meghan would spoil that for Archie, because it would be difficult for her to give credit to Santa for the things that she does. Diane says, H is submissive. He needs to be told what to do, where to stand, etc. Yep. Celia says, I can't hear the chat. Can you hear it now, Celia? Diane says, can 2 narcs live together? So I don't remember who I was talking to, but we were talking about that. And I think, oh my gosh, the revealers. I like that, Bible and Butchered, but do you think people might think I don't know if people would think that's like a, like something like an innuendo. Okay, so back to Diane. Can two narcs live together? I think they can. And I think, one of them is going to be the more dominant one ultimately. But of course, in my opinion, that is going to be a high conflict home. So it looks like Celia and Diane, is it working now? That's so weird. Okay, James says he agrees with Diana that H is a follower. Bible says for the name, I mean. Yeah, do you think we sound, but like if we call ourselves the revealers? I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much about it, but I do like that. The revealers. We're the revealers. Diane says, bye, Celia. Try to come back in. Okay. Misfit Gamma says she's coming back on. Okay, I hope it worked, Celia. I'm kind of behind in the chat, so I don't know. It kind of sounds like a roller derby group. Koala says, oh, revealing, you could learn a lot of Aussie slang from us Aussies here. Yes, please share it with me. Celia says, thanks, Diane. I can't hear, only read chat. That's so strange. Okay, I hope maybe, Celia, if you reload the chat or reload the window, it'll work. Laura says H should get her a diamond encrusted megaphone. I love it. Laura, I think you commented on my fairy tale video. Did you see? Did you see her holding the megaphones that were all diamond encrusted? Oh my gosh. I was cracking up so much making that video. Celia says, okay, Doc, let me know, Celia, if it worked. That stinks. You can't hear it. Yeah. Okay, Diane says it's working for her now. That's great. YouTube is playing up, Koala says. Koala says, haha, at revealers. Just think how many. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too, Koala. Maybe we should be the RVs. Oh, but then that sounds like recreational vehicles. People will think we're like, I don't know, we go on long road trips. Duchess of Camelot says, just like Jen's drunk goose, have you been called any names from the Sussex squad? That's a good point. I've been told I'm delusional, that I need therapy. My response to that, when people say you need therapy, okay, who doesn't? There isn't. I can't think of a person that doesn't need therapy. Therapy is good for everybody. Bible and Butcher says she's a mole. Aussie slang means super. I'm not going to say the word. I don't know if you guys can tell. I try not to say bad words. But you all can read that. Koala says, going back to what TOW will give Harry for... I'm not going to read that. You all can read that. Okay, Celia says it's working. Yay! Glad you're back, Celia. Glad you can hear it now. Mariana says, Harry could give her a portable microphone since she likes them so much. Yeah, that way she doesn't have to always fight for them and grab them. And you know what else she grabs all the time? Trophies. So if she could walk around with a microphone in one hand and a trophy in another, I think that could solve a lot of problems. Bible and Butcher says, true, Koala, with the pop-up. Yeah, I'm not going to say the word. Koala says that she's in therapy, but I've been diagnosed with PTSD. I'm in therapy. It's we need to talk about, especially like when you've experienced trauma. And to be honest with you, I only in the last like 2 years, coming on 3 years, have I realized that my stepmom was a malignant narcissist. Like all of this time, I've always wondered what it is. Also, Koala, I'm sorry about that you've been diagnosed with PTSD. I'm sorry to hear that. And I hope that the therapy is good, and I hope you're being gentle with yourself. Yeah, Yeah, I wish you a lot of peace and calm. Duchess of Camelot says, I'm sorry, Koala. Yep. Duchess of Camelot says, I should be in therapy. I mean, everyone is in, it's their decision if they feel that it's the right time and right place for them. And there's also, it's important to find someone that you connect with, and that process might take some time also. And it gets to the point, like, you don't want, at least for me, my childhood is so complicated that I don't want to keep going to 10 different therapists and talking about the introduction again, right? Like, I want a long-term relationship with one. And luckily, I think I've found one for now. So hopefully that keeps going. Diane says, I'm in therapy too. Lots going on and need to get it out. It's true. It's true. And really, a lot of times, like for me, I grew up in a very invalidating environment. So really, my therapy sessions is someone validating me. It's me like getting my ideas out and recognizing like what I'm saying is not insane, right? It's what these people did was wrong. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Hide Out Loud. Thanks for coming. Bible says therapists feel like very expensive friends to me. I felt they kept me stuck with rehashing things over. I mean, it depends on, it's a different experience for everybody, and it might be different from therapist to therapist. And that's the thing, like I want to process what I've been through and move on from it. And I also recognize that a lot of my reactions that I have today are because of things that happened before, and recognizing and acknowledging that what happened to me in my childhood was not right. It helps me understand my behavior today and kind of figure out how I would react to it today, right? Koala says, it was due to the job I was doing, and it is helping each day. It's getting better. Thank you for the kind words. Aw, Koala, I'm sorry to hear that. And I hope that you're able to get a job that's a lot less stressful. Yeah, Diane says to Bible and Butcher, not for everyone. That makes sense. Oh, thank you, Celia. I feel like I have regulars, right? Like, I think a lot of us that are here are the regulars. I love it. I love it. And I think I'm going to start doing regular live chats at different times. Like, I think the Monday one at 12 p.m. my time is good because it's lunchtime for me, and I can take like an hour off of work. And I think that works for UK because I think it's 8 p.m. in the UK. Duchess of Camelot says, I've only ever talked about it here. Is that weird? No, it's not weird. No, it's not. It's, first of all, I feel very, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, honored. I feel very honored that you feel comfortable talking about it here. And sometimes that's all you need, to feel that you're in a safe place. In fact, like, that's why you're talking about it here. And I feel honored that you see this as a safe place. Yep. Oh, Diane, I'm glad you were able to find it too. Koala says, I find it also helps just talking about it. Yep. Mariana says, I've checked in with a psychiatrist periodically. He's a big prominent of behavior modification, which has been great to practice. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Sandra. Koala says, I was a CO for 27 years and it took its toll. I don't know what a CO is. Corrections officer, maybe? Sorry if I got that wrong. I'm getting better, finding my peace of mind and getting it straight. Oh, Diane, you were there for my first one? Yay! Oh my gosh, how much better is my audio now? Right? I'm getting better and better at it. Now I've learned how to show you pictures. So my next goal for these live streams is to show you videos so we can analyze videos together. So we're getting progressively better. Mariana is asking, what time zone are you in? I think you're asking me, Mariana. I'm in Pacific time zone. I'm in California. Yeah, it's a safe space. Thank you. Thank you, Duchess of Camelot. Aw, you guys are so sweet to each other. I love it. Thank you, Diane. I love that. I love that it's a supportive place, and I love that, you know, people feel safe talking here. We have your back, Duchess. Yep, we do. Sage, he's getting a headache for Christmas from the wife. Yep, he's got to have the Advil handy. Koal says, revealing, this is a safe place, and I, for one, feel comfortable enough to chat here about it. This chat is a huge comfort zone. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys, I'm getting emotional. This is so beautiful. I love it. Koal says, yes, corrections officer. Yeah, I can't even imagine how the things that you experience through that. Missy says, Meghan told Archie there's no Santa yet, doesn't believe in Archie anymore. I'm starting to think it could be. So there's speculation that in that article, it wasn't very well written, and that the author may have been referring to their own children not knowing Santa, but it wouldn't be surprising, right? It wouldn't be out of character for Meghan, allegedly, to tell Archie that Santa doesn't exist, because she probably would hate someone else getting credit for the gifts that Santa brings. We should call ourselves the safe zone. Yeah, I think we'll know. Let's keep throwing ideas out. I think at one point we'll get to one where everyone is like, yes, that's it. What, and you all, like, let me know, like, does the safe zone sound good for you all? Aw. It's true. What a gorgeous little community we have. I love it. Mariana, you like it? The safe zone? Are we the safers? Koala says, I have tissues in my pouch. Aw, one of the gifts that I said that Meghan needed was designer tissues for the one tear that comes out of her left eye. Hi, Only Me. We've been answering some questions. I think we should get to the next question. I actually only have one more question left. And we've been talking about what a beautiful community this is, how many people feel like this is a safe place. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to get to the next question, or the last question that we have. Okay, if Meghan can invite someone to Thanksgiving dinner, who would it be, and would they come? And I'm not going to answer the question. I want to hear what you all have to say. Diane says, hi, Sandra. Swiffers. Oh my goodness. Koala says, TOW could use toilet paper. Yep, for that one tear. Yep. Love safe zone. Yep. Only Me says, cool, I like that you talk to us. I think you're talking about me, Only Me, right? I love talking to you all. I usually aim to go for an hour, but we're 16 minutes over now, and I really want to get answers to this question. It is a safe place. Thank you, Celia. George Clooney and no, he wouldn't. I was actually just talking about this, how George Clooney used Meghan's wedding as a merching opportunity, because he was in a business relationship with, I think, Eugenie's current husband, and they were merching the wine, which is the business I think that they own together. Koala, is your pouch big enough for a roll of toilet paper? Only Me says her next victim. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She has to line up the next person. I'm behind on the chat too, Koala. No worries. Oh, Duchess of Camelot. That's a good one. Meghan would want the Obamas and they wouldn't go. Oh, I love that. Left eye. Yep, just one tear. Sage says, your vibe attracts your tribe. Oh, I love that. Misfit says, Marcus, her safe person. He goes everywhere with her. Have you all seen him lately? I don't remember. I feel like one of the last times we saw him, they were on a walk or something together. I don't remember. Yeah, someone should check on Marcus. I don't know if he's okay. We don't know where he is, allegedly. Missy says Elvis, considering she supposedly talks to Diana's ghost. Yep, I mean, she has a power, right? And isn't it that bookstore that they went to, there's like a spiritualism associated with it, and potentially like people that can talk to, what is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember, but people that can talk to people that are in the spirit world. Koala says it's big enough. Her pouch is big enough for a kitchen sink. Oh, Sage, that's a good one. She would want Julia Roberts to come so she can write 183 puff pieces about it. I love that. Stacy says, I think Kamala Harris, but not since the election. She would be of little use to her now. Yep. Oh, I love that. Do we want to call ourselves the tribe? I do love that. But does that have any, like, do you think that might be offensive to some people? You guys see, and this is, I have anxiety and I overthink things. So that's what's coming out now. Sage says Marcus got markled. Yep. Sandra says, Miss Elvis. I recently watched on Netflix there was a documentary about his, I think it was like 1968, 1969 TV special. That was a great documentary. Koala says TOW would only invite someone she thinks she could grift money out of them. Yes, Godmother's Bookstore. Yes, that's the bookstore. Mediums. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Clairvoyant. Yep, psychics. Oh, you all. Look at that. Doesn't this show you what a diverse perspective we have here too? I love it. Missy says, hi, Sandra. Celia says clairvoyant. Yep. Yeah, I think it might be offensive. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's good. I'm glad you all see it too. And I do overthink things. Let's be real. I do for sure. Yeah. Who do I think she would invite? I don't know. Who could she use? Remember the Where's Kate? Now there should be Where's Marcus campaign. Yeah, where's Marcus? What's he doing? Her turkey ran away. Yep. Yep. Oh, I caught up on the chats, it looks like. Let's see. Who do I think that she would want to invite? Okay, I think if she had, I don't know if I should go here. But I think if she could invite someone and they would come and she could get what she really, really wants, I think it would be Prince William. Oh my gosh, Poncho, you and I said it at the same time. Oh my goodness, we're on the same wavelength. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. I can't believe it. And of course he wouldn't come, but wow. Wow, that's so funny. Duchess of Camelot says, hashtag where's Meghan's sleeves? Who knows? They're probably the same place that she leaves her steamer or her iron. Diane says, this may sound silly, but who is Marcus? So Marcus is one of Meghan's oldest friends, and they were friends when Meghan was part of Suits. There's a lot of shadiness to their relationship. Marcus is tied to the Soho House. And that's where Meghan used to go. And there's a lot of secrecy allegedly around Soho House. But he's kind of a shady person, allegedly. Mariana, is the sound okay now? Sandra says Prince William, but he wouldn't come. Yep, we're all on the same wavelength. We're twinning. Yep, looks like we're tripleting because Sandra's in on it too. Margaret says, did Marcus know too much? Did Marcus threaten to reveal? I almost think like Marcus is the, I mean, it could be, allegedly, and I think Marcus, in my opinion, might be kind of the mastermind or the person that put all of the pieces in place for Harry and Meghan to meet, allegedly, and in my opinion. Koala says, oh, yes, I was thinking about William, but I was just thinking of people that she could get money out of. Yep, Koala, we're all on the same wavelength. Look at us. Misfit Gamma says that, yes, he knew too much. Yep, I'm not going to read that. But only me, I agree. I think, allegedly. Mariana says, Marcus is a Soho House guy who she met in Toronto. He is in charge of something. Oh, maybe Meghan would invite Omid Scobie to do a puff piece? Yeah. To take good pictures, to make sure it's documented. Is the sound back, Margaret? Missy says, Meg made fun of Catherine's wedding on her TIG blog years ago. No coincidence. And Meghan also, didn't she say something about how she doesn't dream about being a princess, but about being Shira or something like that? My goodness. And actually, that comment reminds me of when Harry said that him and Meghan are not going to have more than 2 children so that, you know, they can protect the environment. Meanwhile, he has 2 nephews and a niece. I mean, think, dude, think. These people don't know how to play chess. You have to calculate the words that are coming out of your mouth and see how people would perceive them, right? Koala says, only me said it best. Yep. Stacy says, Prince William, but leave the wife and kids at home. Yeah, I think in her dreams, that's what would happen. In fact, in her dreams, I think it would be that she goes over there and she gets Kensington Palace to herself and she has Prince William to herself. But keep dreaming, girl. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Allegedly, and in my opinion. Poncho says Meghan Meghan would invite other people's kids and a photographer like Backgrid use the kids. Other people's kids, of course. Allegedly. Mariana says Omid is in LA, away from family. Meghan should be hospitable. Heard, not head. Yep. Oh, look at that. Duchess of Camelot says that she loves AC/DC. Poncho says Meghan would invite Nigerian relatives, or did she not bother seeking any? Yeah. What about relatives from Malta, too? Yep, Misfit Gamma, yep. Thanks, Duchess of Camelot, Missy says. Diane says, I wanted to be a princess, showing my age, but loved Charles and Diana's wedding. You know, I loved it too. I mean, I watch it now and it's just beautiful. And I always wanted to be a princess. I still want to be a princess, but I think at this point I think I'm a little too old maybe to be a princess. I don't know. But I would love that. Okay, everyone, I'm going to have to end the live chat. My dog is hungry. I give her fresh food every day and she's giving me the eyes and she's been scratching at me a little bit. So I am so happy for this live chat. This was so great. I may do another one tomorrow also. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do it at 5 p.m. or maybe, I don't know, I'll vary it. But I'll try to do a couple this weekend since I have some time off from work. When is my next chat, Mariana? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow at noon, my time. But I'll post it in the YouTube community and I also post it on X. Bye, Diane. Bye, Poncho. Oh, thank you, Diane. Happy Thanksgiving, Duchess. Thank you. Koal says, might invite the vice president so she could bring her partner. Yep. Thank you so much, Stacy. I had such a good time. Missy says, my husky poodle mix loves to eat too much. Yep. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I seriously have the best time on these live streams. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. If it was interesting to you, please like and subscribe. Please leave comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. And I hope you're able to join my next live stream. We have such a good time. Yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Goodbye.